Everyone, in today's video we're going to take a look at Simon Edward Minter profile history on YouTube. So Simon Edward Minter, also known as KSI's boyfriend, also known as Miniminter, is a YouTuber from the UK that has currently over 9 million subscribers. He is also part of the group called Sidemen, which is a UK based group, and I think it's the biggest group in the UK, where they come together every Sunday and they make a Sidemen Sunday about socials or anything like that. They also have two other channels. Basically, Simon Minter got his name Miniminter because he has two older brothers, so he originally created his channel back in 2008, but the oldest video that you can find on his channel is from 8 years ago, and it was a food winning the Gold Cup part 1, which now has over 200,000 views, but I guess it didn't have back then. Basically, he met KSI in his private school who started YouTube, and from that he started YouTube as well. Now we're going to do this reverse chronologically. We're going to start with the newest, going back to the oldest. His current profile picture is this, and he changed it like a couple months ago, and it's yellow, which is the theme of this channel, and it says Miniminter with double M, and this double M has been a part of his brand for years now. And I like the fact that it's not a really bright yellow, because that can get really annoying when you see it, and it can be really hard to read. And also the fact that it's on a black background is really good, because if it was on a white with yellow, it's a weird combination to have. And I like the basically gradient that it has over it. But before that, he had the logo for 5 years, which is the exact same logo, this one, but it wasn't on a stamp, and this time it was more colorful than the current one, but I prefer the current one from this. But he had this for 5 years, so if you know him, you're probably familiar with this picture. But before that, he had the picture for 1 year, which is still the double M. So he has been using double M 6 years now, and it was this double M, basically really simple. I like the font because it has character, but because if it was really plain it wouldn't fit as well. And I like the fact that the background has something going on. Yeah, that's basically it. It's a double M, nothing really special going on. And before that, he had the logo for about 2 months, which was Miniminter typed out, really big the mini, small the minter, which is really good because if it was in the reverse order, the minter will take a lot of more space than the mini takes, because it's a longer word. But yeah, this is just a type font, nothing really special. I don't know about the readability about this one, because YouTube, when it recommends on the page, basically when you scroll through videos on your phone, you can't really read a lot of things. So this is why you better have something, an icon or something that you can recognize, because I don't think that you will be able to read this. But the good thing is that it's on a black background, and I'm saying that because the previous one was on a gray background and the main color was white with gray and red. Again, the mini on this situation is a bigger basically than the Minter, which is good, but the fact that it has a gray stroke and the background is gray doesn't really make the type font stand out from the background. And if it was smaller, you wouldn't be able to read it as well because it's white and gray. But the Minter, it's a dark red which gives contrast to the gray, but I don't think that it's a nice red to have with the other colors. But he had this for 4 months, so 2014 was a year that he changed his logos for 3 times, and it was a picture of him. I think it's a picture of him. It's really small, so the file, so I don't know, I can't see the quality as well. So, but it's a picture of him, and the cool thing is that he had the yellow in the colors of the first picture, if you see the light, which is his color right now. But he also has 2 other channels. Now, he has MM7 games, which the current picture is this, and it matches the other channel theme. But before that, he had again for 5 years the MM7 games, which matches the themes with the other channel, which is good because when you go from one channel to another, you don't get really confused because it still has the same vibe. But I don't like the fact that it's MM7. Miniminter games would be better, I think, and I will explain why in a little bit. But he had this logo for quite a while. He matches the theme with the other channel, so it's really good. And he had one other logo before that for 1 year in 2014-2015, which was MM7 Games, which was pretty similar to the other one that I saw, but this one has only the 7 in red, which is also a little bit turned. I prefer the other one from this, but this is a cool logo as well. And if he still had this theme, it would be okay. It wouldn't be really bad, so it's not a bad logo. But before that, he had the 5-year-old logo that I talked about previously. So I don't know why he changed and then he changed back. Maybe he tried something, but he tried it for 1 year. So yeah, this is it. And the reason I said that Miniminter games would be better is because he has a third channel which he recently made, and it only has one logo, which is this, which fits the thing with the other one, but it's Miniminter Clips. Actually, there is one previous logo for the Miniminter Clips channel, and it's the official Miniminter logo with a purple theme to it. So we'll have Miniminter, MM7 games, and Miniminter Clips. So I think that it should be named Miniminter games, but hey, it works and everyone knows it as MM7 games. But the Miniminter Clips, instead of Miniminter, it has Twitch clips, but again the readability on that isn't the greatest, but it's cool to see it there. So these are all the profile pictures Miniminter had across his channels. I don't count outside them because there are 7 people and not just Miniminter. But I hope you enjoyed it, and see you on the next video. Goodbye.